must.
Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Miss Sean. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm excellent. I want to welcome everybody to the RL show. It's the first episode. I'm just so excited to be here next to you. I know we're going to have some fun tonight talking about Valentine's.
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 With an N. Yes.
With an N.
Mm-hmm.
With an N.
Mm-hmm.
So, before we even talk about that, how are you?
I'm great.
Okay, so is this your first time doing any sort of broadcast?
No, it's not.
It's not?
No,
So you're not a first timer?
I'm not. I'm not a virgin.
Not a virgin?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. I like a woman with experience.
I know that's right. Nope.
Nope. That's good. That's good. That's good. So how was your day?
It was all right. You know, I got a little tipsy last night, so I had to get well for you. Come in here and do the show.
You could have stayed tipsy from there.
Nope, we good.
Okay.
We good.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay, okay. Before we get going, I got to say this. Because I've always made it a point to defend Baltimoreans and the way they drive. I'm done. I'm so done. We are the worst drivers in the world. We have the worst cab service in the world. I see why everybody Uber or Lyft. We're just so done. We're so done as far as driving. We violate laws that aren't even violations, and it's to the point where I don't want to drive anymore. I'm just so done with driving. The things that we do, you know, being cut off, it doesn't bother me. I don't mind being cut off.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what some stupid shit is though. This is some stupid shit. Now it's a green light. We know it's traffic. It's a certain time of the day, and we see that the traffic is stopped. The traffic is no longer moving. Okay, that's an intersection. Why the hell do people feel the need to continue going and stopping? Because they got to stop at the intersection. So you can't make that left turn. You can't make that turn because even though he saw that traffic is stopped and there's no room for him in the next lane, they still drive. And they got to stop. They got to stop. But this is the best part. Even though the asshole behind him see he ain't going to make it,
What'd he do?
he still goes ahead. He still goes forward. He still goes forward. And now you got two cars blocking the intersection. The light is green. You got the cars right here. They can't move. They're blowing a horn. They can't move.
Where did you see this?
Let's see. Harford Road, Northern Parkway. Any intersection, North Avenue going down Charles, St. Paul, anywhere. What is it that make people think I'm going to make it? I'm going to be the car that be the difference, and that's progressing forward.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? You sound like you might be those drivers.
I'm still going to give praise to my B-More drivers.
Okay.
You can take that from them.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it to them.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
I'm giving it back.
You giving it back?
Giving it back.
That's what we got. Charity. Charity.
We good.
You got to give it back.
Exactly.
I'm going to leave it alone. Since you gave it back, I'm going to leave it alone. Next person I see to do it,
What you going to do?
I'm going to give him a finger. I'm going to go old school. I'm going to roll the window down. I'm
Give
going to be
him
that
the bird.
old disgruntled man, and I'm going
Give him the bird.
to give him the bird.
All right.
I'm going to give him the bird.
All right, I
So,
got you.
Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a special day?
I don't think so.
Woo-hoo. Why not? Why not?
I believe that love is every day.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Valentine's Day is just overrated. I think it's become sort of a ghetto holiday. I hate to say it that way.
Ghetto holiday.
When I say ghetto, I mean the little corner teddy bears, the $2.50 teddy bears, the little roses and what have you, just to make all the girls and the baby mamas happy. Because if it's your main woman or your wife, you're loving her every single day. So that one day really shouldn't matter. And vice versa, females too. You love your man the same every day. So I do think it's overrated. So no, I'm not a...
So the day's not magical for you at all?
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
Mm-mm.
And that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. It's the RL. And Sean, we out. Really? I don't know. I think for me, I guess it's changed for me as I've gotten older. I remember, like, in elementary school, You got a little Valentine's Day card. You put the little friend name on there. You look forward to seeing who gave you a card. You got to high school, and they actually had shops where you can purchase balloons, teddy bears, cards, all that stuff, and have it sent to, you know, your little friend's class.
Exactly.
Thought it was the coolest thing ever, you know, until you got jammed up and 3 girls sent you something. But it was still cool. People were still expressing themselves. Got older, in my 20s. I thought it was about the flash. You know, expensive gifts, expensive dinners. You know, I didn't take anybody to Fridays. Sorry, I didn't take anybody Fridays on Valentine's Day. You know, we went to a place where you had to make reservations. And so forth and so forth. Now at 38, I still think it's special. Now, there was a period of time, I want to say between 28 and like maybe 34, 35. I was like, man, like you said, we should love each other every day.
Every day.
It should be an everyday thing. It's February, whatever it is, it's just another day. 14th.
Okay.
It's just another day. No big deal because I'm going to appreciate you all the other days.
364 days.
Is it 364 or 65?
64, that one day.
That one day. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, you know, for that period of time, you know, kind of fell off as far as doing stuff and all that good stuff. But now, and I hope I don't, you know, change the thoughts of any women out here who feel like you do, and next year want their man, or the next few weeks want their man to do something. I think you should celebrate it. I think it's a day that should be taken advantage of because it's so hard to actually plan something all year long. I mean, you can, we're going to go out tonight, we're going to do this, but so often we're tired. It's like, you know what, let's just go get something to eat and come home and watch the New Edition thing.
You on that New Edition,
Had a plug, shameless plug for my boys. You know, it's just so often we're tired. You know, it's like let's just crash. Let's just do something else. And I got tired of that. I'm tired of that. So I know I have a day for romance. When I say romance, I mean romance. You know, I get to show her, and for those who don't have anybody, someone that you have an interest in, that I can be a superior gentleman.
Bring that grown man.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to look good. I'm going to smell good. I'm going to bring back chivalry. I'm going to make her want to introduce me to her parents.
All over again.
All over again.
Okay.
All over again. I think men, I think we should take advantage of that day. For one, she deserves it. You know, if y'all been together and y'all been through it, and you know, she deserves it. Go ahead and let her know, hey, look, I still have that interest in you. I still want you to want me.
I know that's
you
right.
know, don't sleep on me. I still have. I know I come in and go to take a shower and half speak to you. You know, the other 6 days of the week sometime when because I be tired. You know, people be tired. People that work are tired.
Getting the grind on. Okay.
But I think we should take advantage of that day and really show her, hey, look, I know it's Valentine's Day, and I know we ain't celebrated, or you know, we really ain't into it, but I'm into you. I'm into you, and if you don't want to call it Valentine's Day, let's call it Special Lady Day.
I like that.
And I'm going to show you that I can still use it. You know what I mean? I can go ahead with the best.
Wait a minute now.
You know.
Okay, well, since you put it that way, I wasn't trying to take the love out of it because I do think it's a nice day, but I think it's too expensive. And even though you say you want to plan,
it can be.
Your restaurants are more expensive. Everything is inflated at that time. But it's the thought that counts. So you can even take the cheap way around. I would appreciate the dinner at home. You know, something different. The roses, the rose petals. You know, the old school love. That thing that'll get it popping. You don't have to spend a lot of money. So the planning of the day, if there's something that's going to be done, the planning doesn't have to be off the charts. As long as it's from your heart. So even though you love throughout that time, that one day is just something different. Like if you don't cook, cook. Take a bath together. Do something. So it's a special day. But I know when we were younger, because you kind of touched on it. The balloons. Well, I used to have balloons on the wall and every boy giving me flowers and this and that. But it wasn't about love. It was just about being seen. That's why I said that it can be a little ghetto at times. When you're grown like we are, and you said you're 38, well, let's bring on a 44 right here. Sometimes you just want that grown thing. A little bit of music here and there. No kids, no grandkids, whatever the case may be. Just get it. Make it a day to remember. You know, a little bit of Shalimar. What?
Shalimar, huh?
There it is.
Which one? You talking about the
Night
singer or the
Night to
Breakfast
remember.
Club?
Night to remember. There you go. There's your music.
I'm not.
Boom.
So it doesn't have to be extravagant.
Not at all.
For you.
It shouldn't be. I don't think it should be. That's not how you prove your love.
Matt, see, I'm glad you said that.
Am I getting it?
You getting it?
I'm getting it.
Because I know so many people will agree with you on that. Men and women. Okay? Men and women. It's not how, that you do.
Exactly.
Show the love.
That's right.
So, and I know it might go off a little right field, but I'm going to come back. Weddings then. Why are weddings so extravagant? And why is it y'all day? If it's what you just said, it's about the love. Show me you love me. You didn't ask me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think some people kind of, when it comes to Valentine's Day for men,
right,
I guess we misunderstand or misinterpret what it is that you ladies really want from us when we're talking about feelings and emotions and showing appreciation. Because on the wedding day, we spend $25,000.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I can speak on that personally. The wedding is for everybody else. I learned that the hard way. I think we all have learned it the hard way. But every little girl wants to grow up and have that fairy tale wedding. But a lot of people put so much into the wedding, they don't put enough into the marriage. And that's where we make the mistake. I did the same thing. Once you go home, that $40,000 and that $35 meal that they ate, it won't matter. It's you two. And everything now is so flamboyant, and it's for everybody else. Nothing is personal. It's not genuine. So that again is why you learn from your mistakes. Everybody wants that, but after your first one, you know that doesn't matter because they normally don't last anyway. That cheap little courthouse wedding will last a lifetime. You go and build on whatever you have from that point, but it takes maturity. With anything that you deal with, even speaking on Valentine's Day, when you have a mature perspective on it, you see things from a different level. So that's why I say that it's a good holiday, but it's not as important as people make it out to be. It's just about showing your love on a totally different level than you do on any other level, any other day.
So what you're saying is, because you said it,
right,
fellas, you should get married on Valentine's Day. That way you don't spend a lot of money, and all you gotta do is put in the time and show your appreciation. All you gotta do is cook, take a bath with her, after saying I do.
Is that what I said?
That's what it sounds like.
That's not what I said.
Sound like the perfect day to get married on is Valentine's Day.
And it's expensive to get married on Valentine's Day too. You know that, right?
Is it?
It is. It's more expensive on Valentine's Day.
Are you for real?
I am perfectly sure.
Did you get on Valentine's Day?
No, but I'm telling you, when I was planning my wedding, yes, it costs more. Anything on Valentine's Day costs more.
Ain't that something?
Ha.
So there is a price to love.
It is. It really is.
Wow.
It is.
So damned if you do, damned if you don't. Stay home and cook. Go out and eat. Get married. Don't get married. You're gonna pay a price, fellas. Shoot, got me blushing up in here tonight, son. Oh, amazing. But say somebody do want to take you out for Valentine's Day. Should it be a special location, special place?
No. As long as it's me and him, no. I'm not like that.
Now, is that you today? If I say 20 years ago?
I've always been that way.
Always been that way?
I've always been that way.
I can't say I've dated women that felt like that.
I'm always, because I'm used to having things anyway, so I understand what's important and what's not. That's not important. It's just being with that person. If that person wants to spend time with you, that's it. That's enough for me. That phone call and that one person that you really see an attraction in and you want to spend that time, that's enough for me. We can go for a walk. We can talk, go to Columbia Lake, back in the days, go to Columbia Lake, sit around, walk and talk. Just do something. It's priceless. It's not about the price. It's just how it makes you feel at the end of the night.
You know what? Now I'm happy to hear that. I'd have been happier to hear it 20 years ago. Because I can remember one Valentine's Day. I know I spent, I feel bad for saying this. I feel really bad for saying it. I know I spent almost $1,400 for Valentine's Day. I'm talking about limousine. I'm talking about, now some of it was by accident.
Wow.
Some of it was by accident. I will say that. I called and made a reservation at a restaurant, right? And I was feeling myself because, Valentine's Day is around what season? Tax season. So I was like, hey, go ahead, make sure you get me this bottle. And then they tell you, well, it can come with this, it can come with that, it can come with this. And I was like, yeah, good. I knew the bottle was $200, but I didn't know everything that came with it was going to take it to another about $300. So the bottle alone, came to, a little over $500 after taxes. So, but I'm going to tell you, it was so funny. So that night, the limousine, picked her up and brought her, to the place. I was there. I was looking good. Went ahead and rented a suit. Not a tux. You can rent suits, fellas.
You rented a suit?
I rented a suit.
Oh, man.
I had to. I wanted to be casket sharp.
Okay.
Rented a suit. Suit was $200, right? Rented a suit. Feeling myself. I know I look good. This is when I had hair, right?
Oh,
so I had a haircut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she get out. Everybody's looking. It's a show for real. Everybody's looking. They see the limo pull up. Ain't nobody getting out no limo. They see her get out, I'm going to tell you, I was a little upset. I was a little upset because I'm wearing a suit.
Hey, what she had?
And she had on some casual jeans.
See?
Remember
what's that, some Jordan on?
I don't, no, not that far back. I don't know. I didn't get to check those jeans out that well, because I was still kind of like, I got a limousine picking you up and dropping you off, and you and some jeans. But the boots were really nice. So the boots kind of, and the jacket and the shirt that she had on and the hair, she was an attractive one. So we go inside, and so the place that we're at, the meal is expensive.
Okay.
A salad is a little over $20.
Okay.
And we're already drinking. Repeat this. I made the reservation like the first week of January.
Okay.
I completely forgot that I had ordered the bottle of all the trimmings that come with it. So we're sitting at the table. This is a true story, man. This is a true story. So we're sitting at the table, and we're on the middle level. So there's an upper level. So this, they got the little, what do you call them, waiter dude, whatever. He got little pushing the cart, and they have like sparklers around the cart, and everybody's looking like, everyone's like, man, what is that? Oh my goodness, what is that? And it's like what do you call it? Like something that you would put a turkey in, one of them.
Like a silver platter.
Yeah, silver platter. But yeah, but it's a cover, right? So I'm like, oh my God, what are they going to eat? So he's coming around. I'm like, oh my God, he's coming this way. I'm looking around like, man, who is getting this? And he comes down. There's a ramp. He comes down the ramp, and he's coming back this way. And I'm starting to think like, this wouldn't be mine that I ordered. And I see it coming. And I see it coming. And he stops. And everybody's looking at us. So he takes it off, and I see the bottle. And I'm like, thinking to myself, because I had already spent a boatload of money. And she ordered her $60, I think it was a $67 meal. That's not with the salad. And we already been drinking, so we're already at the 200 mark as far as the meal. And I'm looking at him like, and I look at him, and he was like, here you go, sir. and everybody's looking. So at that moment, I'm feeling like a boss. I'm feeling like a boss. I'm like
a broke boss.
And she's looking at me. She's like, oh. And I'm like, anything for you, baby. I just want to make this night special. Okay? So we get it. Everybody's like, women, young women.
Say that, okay.
They're looking at them. So they like looking, they telling their man to look, and the lady I'm with, she's all blushing, she's kissing all over me. So about an hour and a half go by. It's time to leave.
Okay.
The check come.
Okay.
The check come. I had to use 2 debit cards. I said, take some off of this and take the rest off of this. And he said, yes, sir. And he went, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, God, please.
Don't get it.
Please. Don't have them come back and tell me they were declined. So he came back, and it's the kind of restaurant we at. You don't tip unless you want to because they already take it out. She saw the bill. She saw the tab.
Okay.
Okay, she saw the tab. We left out of there almost $800. $800. $800. Sean, when I said that the love was gone, I know I disappointed this young lady. We went out, walked around the harbor for a few minutes, maybe 25.
Okay.
I took her home. There was no love that night. I couldn't do it. Because in my mind I was thinking, I know I just didn't spend $1,400, $1,500 on Valentine's. I know I didn't want sex. I didn't want a hug for real. I was angry at her
for
making me feel as if though I needed to do this. Even though she never said to do it, but being a young man, coming up in the 90s, I came up in the 90s.
Okay.
And anybody that know about coming up in the 90s, you had to be a baller in the 90s. Everybody had money in high school. All my friends had money.
That's
They
true.
were driving Legends. They, before
Fendi
the 745.
Balls.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you had, you felt like you needed to,
You're right.
So,
okay.
I was so angry at her. So angry. I never did it again, though. Never did it again.
So, you didn't get any.
I didn't want any.
The question was, she didn't even feel obligated to give you any. You actually earned some with that bill. Yeah, you earned some.
I did?
Yeah, you did. So you blew that night.
I purposely
You literally blew that night.
I blew it.
But you should have got some.
She'd have been disappointed.
Because you wouldn't have been able.
She'd have been disappointed.
You couldn't give her $1,400 a year.
You know what?
It was going.
Yep, because the whole time I would have been caressing her, kissing on her. I probably would have been sobbing
And
as
thinking
well.
dollar signs the whole time. Why you think?
Because I'll probably be looking at each breast like, this is not worth $100. Right?
700.
Yeah, this breast ain't adding. The breasts aren't adding up to my bill. The ass, the deduction. Your ass ain't that fat. So
Tax time. Put it on your next year. Go ahead.
Next
Claim
year.
it.
Claim it. I should have.
Claim it. I'm just saying. But you didn't have to do that. That was you trying to be like everybody else.
I was at that time in my life. I was 23. I was newly single. I've been single about 6 months.
Newly single meaning
I was divorced. I just got divorced.
Already been married.
I got married when I was 20.
Okay.
So coming home from the military, back on the dating scene, I was I let the day get me. For real. I don't even think that day was about her for real. I think I was trying to capture something with someone, and I had a little bit of money at the time. But I ruined it for myself, because I didn't want to get naked anymore. I just said, it's not going to happen tonight, baby. It's not going to happen tonight.
Okay.
It's not going to happen tonight.